My name is Joseph. I forget my age. I'm a cashier based out of Austin. And we're back to satisfy my humiliation fetish.
Okay. Yep. So it is a follow-up. You don't have to see the previous episode because this is just going to be a standard financial audit. But he is someone who has been here. So how old are you? I do need to know.
32.
You're 32 now. Okay. Cashier. So that's a new position.
I've actually been a cashier since the last episode too.
You're working at the airport.
Yeah. Well, that's what No, they moved me to cashier.
So you're a cashier
But I'm
now?
better for it. And I got a pay raise.
Pay raise. What are you making now?
About 5 cents more. No, I'm kidding. We went from about $3 and change bump. Yeah.
Okay. What's the total hourly pay?
$17 an hour after taxes. So
How many hours a week are you working?
40 most weeks.
Good. Most weeks, are there some weeks more, some weeks less than? Some weeks less?
Once a month, I like to get away with a 3-day weekend.
Okay, once a month, once a month.
Uh-huh. I'd like to do that every week, but it's not very sustainable.
No, it's not. There's a few. Okay.
Not for the bet I've made.
Let's figure out your income first, real quick.
Yeah. So $680.
Well, maybe you take off a little bit.
Well, no. That's after taxes. $17. When you do the math.
No. Okay. What do you make before taxes?
20. I've tried to save a step. Do 20 times 40. That's 800. You take
no, because you take off a day, dude.
Oh, okay.
So that's about just under $40,000 a year, $3,290. Your taxes can't be that extreme. You're probably bringing about $3,000 a month, right?
And that's before we get into my gig job. So
good. I'm glad you're increasing income. So $3,000 a month.
Yeah,
is that what we're looking at?
Yeah, I sure as hell ain't saving it.
Is it a joke?
No.
Is that your way of just handling it essentially?
Well, because I figured, I accepted the fact that, okay, you suck at saving, so just make more money, stupid.
That's not how that works. I mean, that's not how that works.
And then, yeah, I'll probably just send that to her.
All right. So, again, you didn't have to see the previous episode, but the one thing you need to know, complete mess, but you have some money in collections, and we agreed upon if you did a few certain things, which was essentially, I don't remember the exact thing, but the strict budget that we had to follow, not eating out, and seeking some help for your addiction, then I would pay off your collections. Have we met that?
One half.
What's the half?
Took care of the addiction.
What do you mean took care of? You're seeking help?
No.
For the porn addiction to porn?
Yeah, but I'm no longer an addict, so that's
is that how that works?
I've practiced what's known as corralling.
I don't know that.
Basically, because I know that, I don't have my Xbox or anything at home because I just know that basically when you take off a bunch of lanes, that kind of deter. What's up?
This means talking to the mic.
Basically, I just kind of removed all distractions because I view myself as a donkey, and I'll just kind of wander. And so to ensure that
What are you on about? What do you actually do?
Yeah, I can't really articulate it correctly. I'm just basically ensuring that I have nothing to do but productive things in my life. I just took.
Okay, so you did a half of it. What's the other half? Was the financial part of it?
Yeah, that.
Actually, you didn't do a half of it because I said you had to go to a meeting.
Yeah.
Did you go to a meeting?
Yeah, about that. The email you sent. I went through. Yeah, I deleted all my emails, and in that email was the thing that you sent. I should have asked you.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, and I was too embarrassed to tell you. No, I deleted all of my emails because there was 80,000 of them, and I forgot to favorite that one.
You could have sought help on your own. It didn't have to be that exact one. I didn't care. Oh, come on. Don't bull. That's bull.
No, I did delete all of my emails.
I know, but that's bull. You could have easily gone.
Yeah.
Well, this sucks. This is super disappointing. Dude, I wanted you to do so well because I love you. You're great. You're fun to be around. If you don't want to be a disappointment, make sure you subscribe because we're really trying to get to 250,000 subscribers. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. But why, dude? Why? So what's the other half then? Describe your financial situation before we jump into it, because I haven't even jumped into it yet because I wanted to see on the spot. I wanted to see if you have met these goals. I didn't want to know beforehand. Describe your finances.
I did save a little bit, but then I had to use the emergency for because I lost my work badge, and then I got a subscription charge for something I don't even use.
Well, saving up for an emergency is applicable in emergency. That's fine. But what was the emergency? You walk your work badge. So what happened?
I lost my work badge. And I kind of need that to work, and that was $150. Not to mention.
So the money you saved up was $150.
Well, $200, $300.
So you didn't get to like 1,000 or anything?
No, I started doing that in January. And then, actually, no. You'll be happy to know I actually saved $1,000.
Okay. And?
But I sank that into insurance. And
okay. Health insurance? Car insurance?
Well, I'm working on the health insurance part. Thanks for reminding me. I got to call them when we get out of here about my enrollment status for some health insurance through my work. Mm-hmm. But I do have car insurance. Finally, we did it. It took 20 years.
Progress.
And because of what happened last year or actually maybe this year, because there's of course, record profits in tech, and they basically just said, okay, are we getting bonuses? No, all y'all get the hell out. So for me, that sent the message, well, if they can get replaced, I'm just a cashier grunt, so I can definitely get replaced.
Typically your jobs are the ones right now where they're desperate to hire, though. There's still a worker shortage.
Yeah, but the way I see it, because if it's something in demand as tech, then if it's not safe for them, it's not safe for me.
This is a long answer to describe your finances right now.
Oh no, but I mean, as a result of that, that's what compelled me to be like, okay, I'm gonna go back to side work again.
What are your side hustles right now?
I'm sinking
and what are the incomes with them?
So there's a combination of Favor and Uber, and I'll be looking into others just so I don't get bored of one or the other.
How much are you bringing in on average?
Nothing, because Favor, I've maybe $500 a month with Favor.
Okay.
So because I haven't been doing it as much, but I've sunk all the money into my insurance loans because Uber is more lucrative. So I think I'll be doing that more often.
You haven't started?
Yeah, because I just got insured. Yeah, I was going to detail my car today.
How much do you?
But I didn't have the time.
Why? Why do you need to detail your car?
Presentation?
No, I've never seen. Oh, are you regular Ubering?
Yeah, that's what I planned.
Just clean it yourself.
No, I don't do a good job,
dude. You're finding so many excuses to spend money and just not get this taken care of.
Well,
what do you plan to bring in? What is your goal on a monthly basis to bring in extra?
To bring in extra, say, $5,000 after taxes.
Extra?
No, just total.
Okay, so an extra $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I hope so. Then we're at $5,000 post taxes. Since you'll be in a contracting position, are you sure you're going to be able to set aside about 20% in your tax bracket-ish, 15-20% aside for taxes?
I've been putting away 30% for...
I don't think you'll have to, but...
well, I mean, I do owe some back taxes.
How much?
Well, I told you about that last time.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think we got to it because it was just so much. How much? How much do you owe in back taxes?
Only about $14,000.
Dude, why? When did you not pay taxes? How long is this? Has it been accruing?
I didn't know 1099s were a thing, and now that I do, it's just, you mentioned 30%, but there's no way I'm making $100K a year. However, I do all back taxes, so it's 15, add another 15.
No, I'm just talking. Okay. How long has this been due? They haven't garnished your wages or anything?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Keyword. How long?
Oh, about 5 years.
Dude,
3 years.
Why?
3 to 5 years.
And what position was that you did not pay taxes on?
Oh, no, I was just doing Favor.
Yeah,
I just didn't. Yeah, I've only filed my W-2s. And 1 year it came back you didn't file your 1099s. I'm like, what's a 1099?
This brings you to about $60,000 a year. I'm going to need you to put about just 20% of that aside.
Okay, well, that's easier than what I've been doing so far.
Well, but then
30%.
Now we got to pay off the debt. the IRS debt of $15,000. I'm talking just putting 20% aside so you don't have even more IRS debt.
Yeah, to stop the bleeding.
Do you know, like, what's the status of it right now? Is it accruing interest? What is the status right now? Are you able to get on a payment plan? I mean, yes. Call them up, get on a payment plan.
Let's agree to do that before my next appearance.
Yeah, do you agree to do that?
Yes.
This is all on you, dude. There's no me here.
$20 a week won't hurt.
All right, well, let's get into your financial documents. I haven't been able to take a look yet, so let's take a look. Statistics. You said they're all statistics. Oh, so this isn't even just your spending account. This is you writing down what you spent.
Yeah.
Wood forest, $16 on bull, as you've put it. Overhead. What's overhead? I don't know what is what here.
Oh, that's overhead is just what, like, recurring expenses.
What's your wood forest account for? Because it's only 88 cents in there.
I keep it around just to have, like, it's my vessel for if I receive cash, I can just put it in wood forest and then use that and put it to my main account, actually.
Cash?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I do need to keep... First, they started charging me... Oh, you know what it is? $16 because $10 was because I had to change my PIN, and another $6 was $6.95 was for... I'm trying to remember because it's been a minute.
Why did you not follow my budget? Emergencies can pop up. Changing a PIN, okay, and having to get a work badge, okay, but why the did you not follow my budget? Why are we here right now and you did not complete the thing that you agreed on? Why are we here right now, and why did you not follow this? I need to know.
I'm not going to lie. I got discouraged when I lost my badge. Because when you consider the opportunity cost as well, because I missed a few days of work, and it's like, that's like a $500.
You know what we're going to put in your budget now? Now that you're getting health insurance, because you're going to call after this and get health insurance, you need to sit down with a therapist on a weekly basis. Mandatory. That's not even in consideration. Everyone should, really. Every single person in the world should. But you need to help manage through this process, because I'm not here every day checking you out on a weekly basis, and I'm not a mental health expert by any means, but you need one in your corner to help you through these. When something like a badge pops up and you get discouraged from $150, $3,000 a month you bring in, and if that discourages you, you need to sit down with a therapist, especially with the addictions we talked about and stuff like that. Do you agree to that?
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm just happy if you just start seeing them. So sure, every 2 weeks. I don't know why it needs to be a compromise of some kind, but you can have fun. You can do this, though. I swear. It's just...
No. I can't do that in moderation, Caleb.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
Well, this is where the mental health comes in. Learning how to do those things in moderation.
Let me tell you,
I'm a thick...
100.
I'm not good at doing food in moderation. So I get it. And that's something I struggle with when it comes to my mental health. And I've done therapy. I'm on a break now because, honestly, I have no excuse. I need to go back. I tell people they need to, and it's very hypocritical of me to not currently be in therapy. I've been off for like 6 months. I need to go back. My last person, she got too full when I tried to restart, so I just need to find someone new. I get it. I get the moderation thing. Mental health, dude. It is everything, I think, in your case. Mental health when it comes to these decision makings, and that's seeing a therapist. So $600 is your rent.
Yes.
Now it went up from $300, right? It doubled, if I remember right.
It went up from $500.
Oh, to $600?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, you mentioned last time, when the lease is done, I'm going to move into a super duper nice place. Are you still talking about that?
No.
Good lad. What? Charity? What the f*** is $80 of charity? You need a charity yourself.
Wait, I think I received that.
Oh,
is that in the green?
Okay, sorry, I apologize. I was about to just freak out. What's tribute? 60 cents? It's only 60 cents, but what is tribute? I need to make sure.
Oh, yeah, I have just a little Pikachu, what you call it, like a piggy bank, and I just throw change in there.
Okay, so it's not out. You actually have it.
Yeah, the charity is...
You have $500 in cash. Okay.
I give rides.
Oh, what is this? Another wood forest one. The way you present this to me is odd.
Yes. I tried to make it. I got it.
Cash to wood forest, cash out of wood forest. Let's see. What is the bull fee? Oh, pin charge. Okay.
Yeah.
Subscriptions. What subscription are you? Stash.
stash. I need to email because I want to cancel it, but they just like, oh, you got to email us. It's like, fine, I'll do that. I don't even use it anyway. The $3 a month I spend, the free stocks they give me doesn't outweigh it, so I'll just get rid of it.
All right, let's look at your spend statistics. So I was pretty darn right in terms of the money that came in. Super close to $3,000. It was just slightly under. You're about $100 off when it came to your main job. Then we have loans. Not sure what the loan is.
I paid off the laptop loan.
Good lad. Nice. Awesome. I'm loving it. Good stuff. Did you like aggressively pay it off, or
and
was
I
it
took
just...
out a PS5 loan from Best Buy.
Why are you smiling? Why is this a joke? I don't want you to be here if this is a joke.
Yes,
I don't want anyone.
Yes, it is. Just because I have a poor track record that would suggest that I do that, you think I did?
Huh?
Nothing.
Is this a joke to you? Because I am not going to waste the time of someone else who could be on here that could have help.
No,
if this is a joke to
I
you.
didn't do the PS5 thing.
That was a joke.
Yes.
Okay, that was a literal joke. Okay. Thank you. Because my blood pressure just to the moon. Car. Yeah, your car situation's still intense. Didn't we talk about selling it multiple times?
Yes.
$743 a month.
Well, I made extra payments on it to kill more principal than interest.
All right, we'll take a look at that. But so really, you've chosen car over your financial sanity.
Is that? I thought that was a good thing.
What's the minimum monthly payment? We'll get to your car. We'll get back to your car.
Okay.
And then financing. There's finances of something.
Financing the the laptop probably, or maybe that was the loans too.
When did you pay off the Best Buy?
It was the beginning of January. Like two weeks into January, I think.
Transfer $739. I don't know where those went.
Transfers for what? How much?
$739. This is your spend statistics sheet.
Oh, you know what it was? Is because when that was like my whole paycheck, and I was like, well, this isn't going to be enough to start a new insurance policy. Because what I did was I got back with Progressive Insurance, and in that, when I started the policy, the down payment, I guess you could say, it included the coverage and also the what is it? The collections that I owed them. Okay. So, laptop taken care of, one of my collections taken care of, and I got started on a payment plan from the cash store payday loan, so that won't be going into collections. So, a little bit of offense and defense.
Okay. So we said restaurants, fast food, convenience stores, vending machines, they were not in the budget. Why am I seeing basically $200 of fast foods, $100 a restaurant? Why are you spending money at the airport still of $43? They give you money.
Well, once a week, I'll just get something extra from that.
No, f*** you. No, not once a week. What do you mean? You agreed upon the budget. Why are you not doing the budget? Why are you giving yourself an extra thing a week?
Well, most of that is pretty recent because when I lost the badge, I just said, f*** it.
You fell off so easy. $150 taken away from $3,000 a month.
Well, okay, it wasn't that. It was the subscription I also got from Shudder, and I was like, I forgot I had that. So there's $200.
Did you cancel it?
Oh, yeah. So... and said, okay, I'm just going to be my worst self. Man, if you see my December...
Then what is tech? $46.
Tech, what did I buy? Oh, yeah, I bought like a charger from Target, like for like a USB-C to C to charge my phone.
Well, it's fine to buy a charger if you have to, but just stop spending money at the airport, in convenience stores and vending machines and fast food.
You know, I've practiced the thing, not all the time, obviously, of leaving my debit card at home. So, but sometimes I forget. So I'll make a mental note to do that every morning. Leave your debit card at home, stupid.
What's it going to take to get you on the right page? I know the answer is mental health for sure, but...
Well, I believe I'm actively solving that, seeing when this... If not, I'll just fund for the therapy myself.
You're willing to do therapy?
I would have to if like I'm not... You
got to get the healthcare set up, but once you're on, you're willing to.
I'm sure there are alternatives for mental health. No?
Please see a therapist.
I will find a solution, not necessarily... Oh, this is the meme.
What?
This is the meme, isn't it?
What meme?
Men will do anything except seek therapy.
What's your issue with it? What's the point of being here if I can't say something and you'll at least try it? Why are you here?
I've had therapy before. It just wasn't effective.
That's probably sometimes it takes people to see multiple therapists before they find the right fit for them.
Oh, yeah. I've only seen 2.
Try it, dude. Just please try seeing someone.
Do barbers count?
You're not gonna. I'm not in a giggly mood. You disappointed me. You're supposed to come in here with a fix so I could pay off your collections. You have Credit Karma on your phone still.
Well, you don't have that expense, at least, yes. I could screenshot and send it to you.
What? Oh, okay.
The Credit Karma. Oh, that's a driving score.
Oh, driving score. I thought your credit score was 90 for a second. I was like, wait.
I didn't know it could go below 400.
Yeah, 561. It's improving. Excuse yourself.
Oh, hey, the home thing. I don't know. The one that shows you both of them. Equifax. It shows Equifax and something else.
I got you, dude. I know how to use Credit Karma. Yeah, payment history, credit card. Your credit card use is still just all the way to the top. 3,423 out of 3,601. Are you still spending on that credit card?
No, that's my mom's credit card. She uses that. Treatment.
That's right. I remember that. Okay, you need to we need to get you off of here. This is killing your entire credit.
Well, she'll take care of that once the income tax.
That's what you said last time.
That's for her.
That's what you said last time. She did not take care of it. It's been a few months.
No, I mean like
progress hasn't been made.
I mean it's tax season now. Well, I took care of one collection.
What? No. You just need to get off her credit card.
Oh.
She should probably pay it off, close it, and if she wants another credit card, she needs to open another credit card.
Does she?
I can't have a balance accruing on a card that you're on.
It did go up?
Yes, dude, it's maxed out.
Oh.
She needs to pay it off immediately. And you need to tell her how important that is. Have you had a conversation with her about it at least?
No.
You need to, because this is messing with you right now.
Oh, she has more incentive to fix her credit than I do, let me tell you. She wants to get a house, so.
Okay. Just have a conversation with her that you cannot be on the credit. That she needs to probably pay it off, close it, and then if she wants another credit card, she probably shouldn't.
Well, that'll bring up both of our scores, no? Why back out now?
Huh?
It'll get taken care of.
Dude, she has demonstrated she cannot manage credit cards. It is maxed out. Why do you think this will remain good even if she pays it off? You need to get off of someone else's credit, especially someone that is not showing any responsibility. Does that make sense?
I wouldn't call it irresponsible.
It's a maxed out credit card. What else would you call it?
I won't say what she spent it on, but it wasn't spent frivolously.
Was it spent because an emergency popped up?
Yeah.
Then she was irresponsible for not having an emergency fund. She's financially irresponsible.
Oh.
And then if she had to drain an emergency fund because of something, I can stem it back. We can go to whatever previous situation and find a reason she was not responsible in a way. Maybe she couldn't afford to save up for an emergency fund. Well, maybe that's because she was spending all her money on bull. Or maybe she wasn't working enough hours to get an emergency fund, because not having an emergency fund is an emergency. And I promise you, everyone in the world can go crazy, at least for a while, working jobs in the world, but working 80 hours a week and save up an emergency fund. I promise you. There's always extra, very special circumstances, but the vast majority of people can do that. And if I was a betting man, I'd bet she could have done that. So she is financially irresponsible, and you're allowing her to bring you down with her.
Well, she works 2 jobs now, but...
Good for her. She has credit card debt, maxed out. And that has not changed since the last time you were on here.
I blame myself, though. That's an indictment on me.
I blame you, too, for allowing yourself to be on there and for not getting her in shape when it affects you. You haven't had a single conversation, even though we talked about it last time.
Yeah, well...
So, I'm confused why... If you knew I wasn't going to pay off the collections, because you obviously did not do what we talked about, why'd you not pay them off with 281 and 220?
Oh, I didn't pay off those specific ones.
Any reason why?
I did pay off the progressive one. Because while I needed to be insured again, I figured, why not just kill 2 birds with 1 stone?
Okay.
The credit score went up, incrementally.
Yeah, it's making progress. You'll be above 600, especially if she pays off her credit card, or at least brings it below 30% utilization. I bet she's getting killed with the interest rate. I'd love to have her on the show because she very clearly needs help. Okay, so pay these off, yeah. Just go. How much do you have in your? How much money do you have right now?
Nothing.
You don't have any money?
I get paid tomorrow.
How much money will you have tomorrow?
Already like $400.
That doesn't make sense. Are you paid weekly?
Oh, no, I took a few days off last week.
So we don't even really know how much money you make.
Yeah, no, I calculated it's $400 at the very least after taxes.
Yeah, but just
and then there's
on a consistent monthly basis.
Then there's like my top up, so about 600.
Then pay this off, $500. Pay it off. Pay it off. Them both. Yes?
Yes.
Call them. Pay it off. There's no reason not to. It'll take way too long for these collections to fall off your account. Way too long, and you need to turn your life around now.
Oh yeah, they're young. Yeah.
Yeah, they're very young, so there's no point of just delaying. If they had like a year left, we could have that conversation because math always wins, but that's not where we are today. Once you're done with that, dude, other than your mom's debt and your car, you're done. That's pretty sweet. That's like actual progress. And I wish I could have paid these off for you right now. So you would rather have this stupid high interest rate $21,927 car loan than paying it off.
Well, than
selling it, I'm sorry.
I made my bed of spikes. Might as well get comfortable. And so it's like,
that.
There I am looking at my car, just staring at it and thinking, oh yeah, I know why I got you, to make me some money.
At this point, you're probably underwater because the car market's fallen so much since then.
Went from worth $14K to $6K.
Yeah, you should have followed my advice the initial time. Then you should have followed my advice the second time. But guess what? You didn't, and now it's monthly payment. This is insane. You're killing yourself. It's basically $600, and then you have your car insurance you're now paying for, and then you have gas and you have maintenance. You bring home 3,000 hours a month before side hustles.
I factored in.
Sometimes, if you're not taking all the time in the world off.
Yeah, that's because I went to go get all the maintenance done and all that errands.
I don't care. No more excuses.
Right, no excuses.
Well, essentially, now, what's the interest rate on this thing? I've got 73 months, my gosh.
Only 23.5%.
I wanted this to be a happy episode so bad. I didn't know what to expect because I did not look. The same budget as last time still applies, the same categories, so go ahead and look back to that. Essentially, probably like $300 on groceries. Don't go out to eat. Don't spend money on fun. Have free fun. No more paying the airport pays you.
Copied and pasted.
I'll
leave my look. This is part of the corralling strategy. Just leaving my card at home because I know I don't have the discipline to not use it at the airport. Apparently, so I just leave it at home. Do you
pack a lunch?
There's nothing to buy at home.
You pack a lunch like a good lad?
Oh no, I don't need to pack lunch. Sometimes I get an extra coffee or because remember they do pay. Yeah, they do pay me for lunch. So. No, I eat for free, but sometimes I'm just hungrier than normal.
Well, that's a dietary issue.
Yeah.
And then, after that, you're bringing in as much side hustles as you can. Uber Eats, Favor, Uber Eats and stuff around here. It's good. I've met people who do very well.
Austin's a gold mine for
It is. So start raking in that cash. $600 for rent. Everything. Just essentially round food and supplies up to like 400. Well, you can do that let's say even just 700, including in your car insurance as well and your health insurance. Include that up, and then you're at 1,000 out of the budget.
I play a game.
The basics.
I'm gonna play a game where I factor in what I pay per day in insurance, car payment, gas. And I'm going to put $100 every payday or every week towards emergencies, but that's mainly for car maintenance because preventative maintenance is better than doing something when your breaks down, you got to tow it.
Hold on. Okay, so after food, after insurance, after your rent. Oh, wait, rent was $600. Sorry. Never mind. Okay. No, let's just do this. So $600 for rent. Then we're going to do $300 for groceries. We're going to do an extra $100 for like toilet paper and bull. Okay?
Okay. Hygiene.
Yeah. And then car, because you're going to continue to, well, the minimum payment, we'll just do minimum payment for now. $567.
I break it down by week.
Or
Okay. Yeah.
What is your car insurance? I assume you do monthly.
$348. Just round up to $350.
Wow, that's a lot.
Health insurance $50. Assuming I'm enrolled this month.
And that'll be actually just taken from your paycheck.
Yeah.
So I'm not even going to include that in the budget. And then, because you're going to be working, you're going to be driving a lot, I'm going to do $300 for gas. Might be a bit much, but you're going to be driving a lot. A lot.
Oh, yeah. Full disclosure, I didn't do gig work as much because I was driving around without insurance and my tags were expired.
But that's all taken care of.
And my lights were out.
But it's all taken care of.
Exactly.
Beautiful. After that, those are the categories you follow. You have an extra $1,000 left before side hustles. Just that $1,000. What do? Month one. $500, put it towards saving for an emergency. Just put it in an account that you cannot touch, that you will forget about, that doesn't exist. Some high yield savings. I know, that's hard, but try.
I think it'd be easier if I just stuffed it under a mattress. I know it's not going to accrue interest, but I would.
Hey, if that makes you not use it, then that's better than.
Yeah, it's better
than losing interest.
Just lock it home, lock it in a box.
Be careful for like robbers and
lock that box in another box and bury it.
Okay. And then the extra $500 pays off the collections. Boom, that's the end of next month. Congratulations, you're no longer in collections.
Okay.
Woohoo. Yeah. The month after that, and this is not even taking into account side hustles, another $500 that goes to saving for an emergency. And then $500 extra goes to the car. So all of a sudden you've done a $1,000 car payment.
Okay, I'm gonna play this back to. Yeah.
And I'm happy to answer any questions as well. But essentially, you're putting $1,000 to the car payment every month, in total.
Yeah,
so minimum payment.
Almost,
just under double. So really, this car should be paid off in with interest and everything, probably like a year and 3/4.
Yeah,
I can stomach that, but that's a lot of sacrifice until then. That being said, all of a sudden you bring an extra $1,000, set 20% aside for taxes, an extra $1,000, 20% aside for taxes. This car becomes paid off by the end of the year.
This year?
Imagine bringing an extra $1,000 and then another extra $1,000, boom, $2,000, set 20% aside, and throw that all towards the car. You only have like $23,000 left of the car, something like that, or just over 20. And then, if you're putting $3,000 towards it a month, dude, that thing's paid off pretty freaking quick. You can do it. You can. It just depends if you actually do this. If you want to take care of the mental health. In the budget, we'll throw an extra couple hundred towards mental health. So then throw $300 towards savings and $500 to the car.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I have nothing to do at home now, seeing as everything's either pawned or in a storage.
And I don't necessarily like that, but...
I got my brother borrowing one of my PlayStations, so it's like I've confined myself to not do anything. Like, I have no incentive to be home except sleep now.
Therapist.
Oh.
Therapist. Trust me, deal with those issues, therapist. Here's the sad thing. This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to wrap this up because, we've been down this path before. But here's the thing. I've laid out a budget. I can send it to you. You can watch this video back to stay encouraged. We've been down this path twice. You're the second person that's been on it a third time. I am sad to say, just because I'm a realist and very forward, I have no confidence in this. But I want to believe. And I am hoping with everything I have that you do actually follow this. Pay off this car in 6 months by working your ass off, driving all those extra side hustles and stuff like that. That's what I'm hoping. I don't have confidence. I want you to prove me wrong. Prove everyone in the audience wrong. Go crazy. And also, thank you for putting your financial situation on display, because there's going to be people who relate to you, and hopefully they are getting help out there. So I know it tends to be a little more negative focused content right here, but thank you for being here and demonstrating. I will give you the final word.
Oh, we're wrapping this up already?
We've been down this path before. Well, actually, before I give you the final word, let's talk about the income situation. What do you want to do for a living? Are you happy with your job?
I'd be happy with working with dying as a part-time worker at this point.
Okay. Ha ha ha! Joke was made.
No.
What would you?
Unironically.
What would you want to do?
Like I know that we're a bunch of dreamers down here who want to like make it, but I would like to just work when I feel like, and I know I'm not setting myself up to do that, but.
What about a field though?
A field. I've never had any interest in anything really.
What field would you be the happiest in?
I'm not gonna lie, entertainment, but it's the numbers aren't in our favor. Well, not in my favor.
Well, what part of entertainment?
I'm aware of that.
There's a lot of things you can do in the entertainment field, entertainment space. You could work for a studio around here. You could be a studio manager. You could, there's a lot of things you could do. You could be a copywriter, as a recent guest is. But
content creation.
You
but
want
it's
to
just
be the face.
Yeah, but
it's harder to break it into.
So it's like in the meantime, I'm just gonna. What I'd ideally like to do is save up enough to. And I know this is ludicrous to say, but save up enough to where I have all my expenses paid for a year, and I can just focus on doing exactly that. And if it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. If not, well, I attempted it.
Well, my fear is you don't have to do the all or nothing, dude. You can get to the point where you're working in crazy amount of side hustles till the car and collections are paid off, and then you have a 6-month funded emergency fund. But then you can just work your day job, 3,000 hours a month, and then all the time you're putting towards your side hustle, you can put towards creating content and see if that takes off. And put in the work, put in the time, go crazy. You have to go crazy. This is hard. This takes time.
Yeah, it's not just what you're seeing here. There's a lot of editing, scripting,
emails.
Yeah,
emails.
So it's, but yeah, I'm not gonna hold my breath.
My biggest fear is right now you have $0 essentially to your name for retirement. So you're going to be dying on the Walmart floor in order to pay rent in your 80s. I don't want you to have to do that. I don't want you to be forced to do that.
I'd be happy if I make it to 80.
But there is, if you actually do this, pay off the 2 collections and the car within 6 months by going crazy, working a bunch of side hustles. That only works with the side hustles, or else it's going to be like a year and a half. And then you save up a 6-month emergency fund. I'm going to say, just for you, save up $10,000 just as a starter emergency fund. Then you invest. Then you start investing. But I fear we're not even going to get to that point.
Yeah, if I have a $20K car, I might as well use it to make some money. That was the point. And then I got lazy and forgot to insure it, and then they expired the tags. So, but hey, I had 1,000, but I used it as capital. Should I have probably kept that in there? What would your call be? Like if I had $1,000, then I could have insured my car, or should I just save? I probably should have just saved it, huh?
Insure. You have to have insurance legally.
Okay, so I made the right call there.
No, sure.
Sorry, I didn't have $1,000 saved. I just spent it all.
No. That I don't remember ever bringing up being upset by that. I'm upset by you're still continuing all the BS. You haven't taken care of any of the underlying issues with mental health, and you only bringing in like $800 because you're taking time off work, even though you can't even come close to affording it. There's a lot of reasons to be upset, and you didn't follow the plan that we talked about. I am not upset by paying something you legally have to.
Oh.
Either way, again, I hope you do this. I wish I had more hope. Please prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. Final word.
Don't be like me, I guess. I'm hopeful, though. I don't really, I don't want to say that I got this, because then I will proceed to not get this. So, as in jinx myself, so I'm just going to shut up.
Be confident. Be confident and actually take action. for Joe, obviously, I'm incredibly disappointed. I love the dude. I want him to do so well, but he didn't stick to the plan. And I hope he sticks to this plan. And I hope in 6 months, if we have another conversation, and it would have to be by then, hopefully he's been working all the side hustles and follows this budget. He takes care of his mental health, and these debts are paid off. But right now, Hammer Financial Score, 1 out of 10, and I'm only giving him a 1 because he did pay off a debt. But other than that, things have not changed, and it is just staying bad, which means it's likely going to stay bad in the future. But I just really hope he proves us wrong. Make sure to check out all the fun things in the description, like my Instagram and Twitter, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.